Why do electrons have negative charge? Why not positive? After all, we know that in almost all solids, it is the flow of electrons that constitute electric current, not the flow of positive charges. If we assume that electrons have negative charge, we can simply take that in a solid, the direction of the current is direction of flow of electrons. But it is not. The direction of current is the direction of motion of the positive charge, but in solids, it is the flow of electrons that constitute electric current. So we have to assume that the direction of current in the solids is opposite to the direction of flow of electrons. Why all this confusion? What is so negative about electronic charge? Why do we say that electrons have negative charge? Actually, it all started with Benjamin Franklin, the US polymath, the president, humorist, philosopher, statesman, you can call it. He's a true polymath. So by then he engaged into experiments related to electricity. It was established that there existed two kinds of two kinds of charges. But what we knew was the effect of one charge will be to cancel out the effect of the other. That was what we know. But when he was doing experiments, he thought, when he rubbed glass rod with silk cloth and plastic rod with cat fur, he found that glass rod is attracting plastic rod. But two glass rods rubbed with silk are repelling each other. Two plastic rods rubbed with cat fur or animal fur were repelling each other. But the glass rod attracts plastic rod. So then it was then known that like charges repel, unlike charges attract. That is fine. But Benjamin Franklin did one more thing for the easy understanding of the concept. He said glass rod rubbed with silk cloth, acquires positive charge. And there are other electrical fluid explanations which I don't want to go into. When a glass rod rubbed with silk cloth, Benjamin Franklin assumed that it has acquired positive charge. When a plastic rod rubbed with animal fur, it acquires negative charge. But later on, after the discovery of electrons, we found that the glass rod, by losing electrons, gains charge. But the plastic rod, by gaining electrons, gains charge. Suppose there is a neutral glass rod. By losing electron, it acquires positive charge, meaning it has lost negative charge. What was lost? Electrons were lost. If electrons were thought to have a charge, then it must be a negative charge. And so we have come a long way from just removing this convention. It is now impossible, and that will create so many confusions. That is why we continue to hold on to the same convention followed by Benjamin Franklin.